can open this one with my toe. I can't open it one-handed. I can't open it. Oh. I'm pretty sure that hot tub is now an ice rink.
I have had a cup of tea delivered to me. This is maybe a first.
Because you are never in bed in the mornings. It's very hot. Wait, should I prop you up with a pillow? Hang on, soldier. And lift. There we go. Is that better? Oh. A year and a half ago, I was struggling to walk and function, and a few months later, I had to prep myself to film the TV show, The Climb.
We believe in you, Tiff. Stay strong, stay present.
So there was quite a mental, physical onslaught that occurred over the last 18 months or so. But I'm here now in this incredibly beautiful place, actually moving, actually climbing, and while not all of it has gone to plan, and then some, I am undoubtedly incredibly grateful to be here and get to play full stop, you know, because I really thought that was it. Me and my life in climbing is completely over, and I'm going to have to accept that. And skin maintenance, that's something I invest in. Only because having been someone who had, I had horrendous acne, horrific acne, and it was pretty debilitating through most of my teens and my 20s. And while I do still have sort of hormonal acne to manage now, skin maintenance has definitely, I think, made a difference to keeping things in otherwise good check. I think it's time for coffee. Oh dear.
That's all right. Nice.
Oh, it's a whole thing.
There's all that.
Good, Tiffany. Nice. Really good.
Oh, that's cool, yeah.
Really good.
Very nice.
Yes, Tiffany. So good.
Once I get
So
there.
there is in there, you wrap it in there. Yeah.
Nice. Good content, people. Yes, Tiffany. Yes, good. Yes.
The first issues to do with my back came about in my previous life, in my previous career as an elite gymnast in my early teens. That was an intense life. That was 6 days a week, 4 hours a day, minimum over 10 years.
Come on, keep going, Tiffany.
At a time where you trained with injuries, you got hurt, you carried on. I trained on a broken ankle for several days. Incredibly intense on a young body, on a developing body. My pelvis and my spine like completely seized up, and I basically couldn't sort of hold myself really upright without a back brace keeping me sort of in place. So that was kind of the first really detrimental experience of sort of seeing the fallout of sort of elite sport without any kind of real sports care or sort of therapeutic intervention, because it just didn't exist in that time.
You want a really big, sharp knife, like one you could just whack the garlic with and it just crushes.
There's never too much garlic. I can cut the garlic, I'm just saying. I helped before, I can assist again. Where were we? Katie, you took a beautiful photo of me yesterday with a very pensive face. Just as the sun was going down. Okay. And we thought it would be appropriate to share it today. But I can't come up with the words that are meant to go with it. I could insert an often misquoted bitter quote, but I won't.
For those wondering about the process for an Instagram post, there is normally the 2 minutes to take the perfect photo, the subsequent hour to take alternative versions which won't be used, the 2 minutes to tweak that photo in Lightroom to make it look great, the subsequent hour to test alternative tweaks which won't be used, and then there is the process of writing the Instagram caption, which could take anywhere from 3 hours to 3 days.
I mean, that last bit is like not true.
Just the last bit, Tiffany.
That is true. That's not true. Gluten-free pasta. Ooh, that's a good clink. I don't have my microphone. Pumped myself out on it in an effort to warm up, which
Do not like this climb. Very pretty.
unfortunately, however, unlike some people, me in my ripe old age, I have to warm up, so it's yeah, kind of a necessity.
Surprise. Let's take a more
Nice.
backwards.
Oh, that I don't like.
Just keep going, it's just fun.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Don't do that with your feet.
Nice, Tiffany. Very good. Woo!
I was scared.
You were scared.
Yes, come on. Match, yeah.
Nice stuff.
And use your feet.
Well, the name of the climb is basically campus.
Woo!
Sweet.
Oh.
Maybe it's all the layers I have in my pants. Oh, I have like thermals under here and didn't take them off.
Her arse is tiny, it's the 5 layers.
Look you. No, don't kiss me.
You normally like kisses.
Yes,
Nice.
Tiffany. Really good. Yes, nice.
Good. Lift it up as much as you can. Good.
Really good.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I can see what the issue is now.
Oh.
Really nice. Yeah,
Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
Okay, that's a very... Ooh. Oh, my shoulder
That's the shoulder.
and the wrist. Hang on a minute. Oh.
Well done.
More
She still does
kisses.
not want kisses.
I don't not want kisses. I'm
I
just...
mean, you made it clear you don't want kisses, so there will be
I
no
don't want kisses and mockery.
Oh.
Thank you.
Now she wants kisses.
There. It's not proving very helpful, actually.
I like your vision though.
No, that's
Harder.
yeah, that's harder. Yeah.
Nice, Thom.
Okay. Come on, tight. Find that toilet. Yes. Good.
Nice, Thom.
So this is one of those interesting moments where it's sort of, you can sort of feel and see yourself doing something, and I love this kind of like just very physical, very burly kind of like climbing. I really do. But there's also moments where you've got to say it's really not worth the risk. But it's difficult to be strict with yourself, to say when to back off, especially when you feel in every other way potentially close to something, good about something, or you just want to do something, and to not feel like you're just cupping out. It was years before I found sort of another sport to get into, while in the meantime as part of my recovery process, I discovered yoga, and yoga became a really huge part of my journey back to sort of finding myself and my body and moving, and then eventually I found rock climbing.
Grab by Shuley on Route 1. Allez, climbers!
Nice, Tiffany.
That quickly progressed into competing, which I loved enormously, and climbing just became like everything that had given me sort of joy and fulfillment as an athlete in my earlier years.
Off the route. Nicely done, Shuley.
Nice,
The
Tiffany.
rest of the ladies, you
Well, as you can imagine, with sort of repeated falling, repeated high impact, all these sorts of things. I mean, my back sort of went through repeated rounds over the years where suddenly I would just end up in spasms for sort of, I mean, months at a time almost. So there's been this kind of constant thing milling in the background. And then just over 2 years ago, I started getting very hot legs. I thought maybe I had like DVT or something, and that then started progressing into extreme pins and needles. Then I started losing sort of feeling on like one side of my leg. despite like going to getting scans, seeing physiotherapists, things just weren't getting better. In fact, like it just all started getting a lot worse. And then sure enough, suddenly this kind of had developed into something that was happening through both of my legs. And one of the worst things is actually walking and being upright and standing. So getting scans done and showing that I've got multiple discs that are completely pancaked. And I don't just have, say, a sciatic nerve on one side squashed, but the nerves running to both sides of my legs completely like compressed. Most likely attributed to the wear and tear from the gymnastics of so many years prior. Looks like there was a previous spinal fracture as well, which just never got treated. I couldn't go for more than a minute without either losing the feeling in both of my legs, having extreme nerve pain, or some strange combination of both of those things, where also then I was losing control of the function of my legs. So it's like I'd be walking and my leg would just sort of like sway around. And that was pretty terrifying. My body was just like a vice. And it's like I was in a permanent, sort of just like a permanent spasm sort of from here downwards. And that was a really difficult place to exist on a daily basis, and that really started wearing away at me when you can't sort of do basic things without feeling completely crushed.
Remember that?
I remember it. I don't think you remember anything that you said on that day. He was trying so hard to regurgitate the lines that were being thrown at him.
There's two. It's a very complicated line. It involves two words.
I mean, you can only say, do I? Or I do. So,
Do I? Do I? I don't know. Do I?
In the light of this moon, my mind keeps searching, but my heart decides. Thoughts can be cruel, they're not mine to own. The space unravels when you let go. What's yours, it ain't mine, that energy goes today. The feather in the fire will blow it home your way. Ooh, mother, open your arms. Ooh, mother, this man.
Tiffany, where's your drama?
My drama?
Yes.
What can I say now that I live a nice little quaint life as a housewife? There is no drama. Just the passion and the pursuit of keeping my man happy.
Are you happy, Thom?
You're in a Kardashians Are documentary. The way the Kardashians make their billions, their self-made billions, is by launching a product and selling it.
Yeah, but you were being asked if you were happy right now.
He's dodging the question.
I just had coffee, but my toes are cold.
Notice.
Coffee is
I'm
usually...
just creating drama here. Notice he said nothing about your relationship, Tiffany.
Oh my god. I've just been noticing this like more and more often in the mornings, and it's making me feel more conscious and concerned that we're running out of things to talk about. Thom is my husband, my climbing partner. He's my person, he's my rock, he's a great chef. And yeah, he lets me be me through my best and my worst, and not have to worry about whether that's acceptable. or not.
The romance is on.
Everyone's always asking like whether I have a husband, and it's like,
Now they know.
Now they know, it's
The
true.
secret's out. His name is Thom.
He stuck by me through my absolute worst moments, where I've been laying, you know, I'm on the floor crying like endlessly because I just don't see a way out of this hole that I'm in. Yeah, he's everything to me, really, really. In terms of the recovery process, I really had to kind of revert back to a square one. I had to really dial back kind of some of the work that I was doing and the physical demands of the work that I was doing. And I started working with some pain specialists. I went on a sort of a process, on a journey of basically getting my whole threat response, which was sort of on high alert, and getting that to calm down and down-regulate so that I am not outputting like these very, very high sort of pain responses. And a huge part of that actually is re-engaging with a sense of play and curiosity, taking away the pressure. And in some ways it's easier to do that when you're right at the bottom, right? Because the only place that you can go is sort of forwards and up, because you've got nothing left anyway. So there was a big mind switch in terms of coming sort of, you know, to climbing and to movement from this place of non-expectation, from this place of not having goals, not having ambitions, but just sort of seeing where it might take you and reconnecting with that very pure kind of joy that comes from moving. Even as I sort of sit here with all of this around, with the skies that we have seen, I'm really put back in my place, and I am reminded that it is a privilege to be here. It's a privilege to be able to come out to a place like this. It's a gift to be able to move. It's precious, so enjoy it as much as you can. And that, you know, climbing aspirations aside, these experiences really have the meaning that they do because of the wonder of this playground that we've been given to explore, and because of the connection it enables us to have with nature, with other wonderful people, and with ourselves. And that to me is worth everything.